Hello, everyone. It is Al Smith, the Gas Man, here for edition of our program called Serve and Volley. Okay. Now, I created Regalia Therapy, Regalia Rhetoric. I got a pebble in my shoe, and the KFC has 4 degrees. But this is another series called Serve and Volley. And in these shows, I want to have some civil discussion, kind of like a serve and volley, okay? We know that these discussions a lot of times end in a train wreck. They just go off the rails. Like, don't even talk about the topic. We talk about how our mama wears army boots and all that stuff. So I want just, good discussions back and forth about the issues, not getting sidetracked. So anyway, I thought I would do my first show, a little shout out to one of the millennials, Eric Pohl. Okay, I love this kid. He's got great enthusiasm. He reminds me of my son-in-law. I mean, I got 3 adult children. All my 3 kids are married, and he reminds me of my son-in-law. Okay, so good kid. Gave a post, and I thought, you know what? This is going to be a good serve and volley. I like this. Sometimes I don't have the energy to be typing for like 4 hours. It seems back forth. Sometimes it's great to have a video chat. Like that's the technology of the millennials, and I picked up on it a while ago. But this is good. So this is what I want to try. I want to try some serve and volley. So again. His letter is excellent, but I think it needs a response, So that's what we're going to do. So here we go. So, of course, Eric's going to serve, okay? So Eric writes this letter, and it's simply entitled A Millennial's Thought. He goes, I'll come out and say it. I like the old regalia. Way to go. I like the old regalia, too. I thought it was cool seeing it growing up. I always wanted to wear it. I do too, right? When I read it was being retired, I reacted like everybody else. I was upset. Did it change my opinion of the 4th degree or the Knights? Not one bit. I still love being a Knight. I love the 4th degree. I plan to join once my life allows the full commitment. And yes, I will get the uniform. In the past few months, he said, in the past months, I have seen nothing but complaining and put downs of the new uniform. Haven't we all, right? I've seen good works ignored. I've seen events that I've posted with 4th degree honor guards trolled because of the uniform. It's time to stop this. It's time to move on. It's time to be a Knight. Instead of griping and groaning and doing, do something positive. I like that. Do what our founder would want us to do. Go help a widow. Go help out at the shelter. Go benefit the pro-life movement. Go help out at the VA. Go help orphans. Go help with Special Olympics. Go help with vocations. Go help our priests. Go be a Knight. Do what you promised to do in your degrees. Make our founder proud. Is it all worth nothing? Is our court drives worth nothing? Is our Tootsie Roll drive nothing? Is our ultrasound initiatives nothing? Is all that less than the uniform? Stop the insults. Be an example. Be a Knight. I'm just a guy in his 20s trying to survive, a typical millennial, and that's my thoughts on the whole issue. Signed, Eric. Way to go, Eric. I like it when these young men express themselves. It's good. This is what makes us men. Iron sharpens iron, and good for him. Want more of that, okay? Better than these Donnybrooks we always see. The characters I'm talking about. I think if you follow Facebook along, you always know it's the same 5 guys going at it, right? It's nice to see, civil discussions. Anyway, Eric, a lot of good points. All good. But I'm allowed to respond. Now, you served it. I got to volley it back. And if you want to serve it back, you can do that too. But that's the whole point of this show, serve and volley. Okay. And I think all of you guys are all trying to return this serve too, right? So here's the deal. I mean, Eric, you're a new Knight. Good for you. I'm an old knight, 30 plus, lots of bling, lots of stuff, a lot of water under the bridge, okay? I'm a man of joy. I've always had fun. And I'm a man of faith too, you know. The faith is important. Anyway, what you said is true. We got to stop the bickering. Like, I think that's what you were trying to say was you're tired of seeing guys scream at each other and get all insane about the issues. I agree with you. I'm with you on that one. And you made some good points. You know, we can't forget the works. We can't forget the works that we do. And, you know, again, you're not a fourth degree knight, so I can't tell you all the secrets of the fourth degree. I'd be in trouble, right, if I did that. But you have to realize that there's the work of the fourth degree, and all these things that you mentioned are the works of the third degree. So got to keep the balance there. Those are all good things, but it's what we do as third degree knights. What we do as fourth degree knights, a lot of it is about the uniform, the honor guards and color guards. That's what the fourth degree does. The fourth degree doesn't do Tootsie Roll drives, okay? The fourth degree does honor guards and color guards and, does a lot of liturgical stuff. That's what we do, okay? We're the patriotic arm. All that stuff is good stuff that you mentioned. Hey, yeah. And yes, sir, we want to stay busy. That's what we do. But again, this issue is affecting your dad. Okay? I'm not your dad, but I'm old enough to be your dad. And again, there's so much tradition. You're just starting to appreciate the traditions. When you've been around 30 plus years, as many of you have, you've seen the degrees change. You've seen things change. Remember the days, guys, when we used to, if you went to a meeting, it was a business meeting, and you wore a blazer, collared shirt. There was no T-shirt. There was no golf shirt. You were dressing for the business meeting, okay? So Eric, we grew up in a society where you dressed for the business meeting. I'm sure you go to meetings where golf shirt's okay, maybe even shorts. Not on my watch. We dressed up for business meetings. Regular Knights of Columbus meetings, we dressed up, okay? I'm from the good old days, okay? I like those good old days. But Eric, hey, you're a millennial. This is your deal, right? Okay. So just want to clarify that. And I think the guys in the fourth degree know to say, guys, what the fourth degree does is a lot different than the third degree. So we got to do that. The one thing that I could kind of serve back is this one line that he said, it's time to stop this. It's time to move on. Okay. Everybody, when we hear that whole thing, it's time to move on. I'm sorry. That's still, that's, you're sounding like me as a parent. I told you to make your room. It's time to move on. No negotiations. No thing. I have spoken. Move on. Okay. Every parent knows that with a kid, right? It's time to move on. No, you're not going out. Your curfew is 9 o'clock. No, I have spoken. So, Eric, it's not as easy as you think to say, we got to move on. It's, I think when you understand what this decision was, that it was head office, it was an executive decision. It was like, again, your, I'm trying to put it to a millennial to give you an example. Again, it wasn't a democratic vote. It was the board of directors, the paid board of directors, the guys that make money. I mean, you're aspiring, you want to make good money one day. Be a plumber like me. You want to make money? Become a plumber, okay? Or a computer tech guy, all right? But still, it's that whole issue of it's not as simple as saying, it's over, move on. It's not over. It's something too. And again, it's always these things that you will want to preach: charity, unity, and fraternity. Sit down with a bunch of Sir Knights one day and talk to them and say, are you really feeling the love with charity? Are you really feeling united? Are you really feeling fraternity? Yeah, you young guys are all, like I say, hanging out. But us mature men, we just got our head kicked in, okay? And we just got up, and we're still fighting back. So please don't say, get over it, Dad, move on. It's not like that. Again, you complained for years, probably to your parents saying, that's not a democratic thing. I want to vote. It's just like a parent saying to you, you don't have a vote. You don't have a say. Dad has spoken, okay? Again, I'm just following it back to you, buddy. It's something that, so we all want to laugh together, but you can see, Eric, love you. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll sell you my uniform, man. You know, if you grow into it, you will grow into it. Like, I used to be 145 pounds. I hit 245 a little while ago. So I gained 100 pounds after 35 years of marriage. So a little bit every year, okay? You too will be the man one day. And maybe I'll give you my uniform if you fit into it, okay? Love you. Guys, this is a conversation start. Serve and Volley, new program here on my network. And Eric, love you. But again, it's time to stop this. It's time to move on. No, it's not. We need to debate this more. We need a vote, okay? Democratic vote. God love you. Hey, listen, stay Catholic. Get some relics in your life. Order this from Knights of Columbus. Ask for it. I did. $25. Talk to the McGivney Guild. That's good. It's a donation, stuff like that. So, and pray. So let's do this. God bless you. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Again, I'll see you next time on another edition of Serve and Volley, here with your host, Al Smith the Gas Man. God love you.